right, guys, welcome back. It's Dragon TV. We've been away for a while, but we are back to blow your minds. 6 games, 3 goal scorers, and this is against all odds. All right, guys, welcome aboard. I am Okun, and he's Deji Farami. Deji, 6 games, 3 goal scorers. Let's go straight into business.
We go again.
First game is the fixture between Spurs and Middlesbrough, and we think it's going to be a Spurs victory, straight up.
It's at White Hart Lane, and Spurs have won their last 9 home games. So, that's a hint for you there. Middlesbrough and great travellers as well. Their last 11 away games, they haven't won a single one. So we think Spurs will do well. After the disappointment, during the midweek against Sunderland, where they drew, they really needed a win badly. Also, the fact that Chelsea are playing against Arsenal, maybe Chelsea draw points, maybe Spurs close up. So we think Spurs will do well for the win.
You never know, but Man City up against Swansea City, and we're going for over 1.5 goals in this one.
Because they have goals in them. The last 6 meetings between both sides have had at least 2 goals. Last 5 games for both sides as well had at least 2 goals. Gabriel Jesus, back in the City side now, he's scoring. Well, scored in his first game. There's, of course, Leroy Sané, there's Raheem Sterling as well. It looks like a newfound formula for Manchester City. For Swansea City, they've won the last 2 games as well. Sigurdsson is back amongst the goals. Llorente is scoring as well. So we think we get at least 2 goals. All
right, let's do Italy and talk about Pescara hosting Lazio. I'm going for a Lazio win or at least a draw.
Pescara at the bottom side in Serie A. They've not won any of the last 5 games. Lazio coming back from a win against Inter Milan midweek in the Cup, but then they were disappointing last weekend when they lost at home against Chievo Verona. So we think they'll be looking to bounce back. They have quite a great record against Pescara as well. They've won all 3 games against Pescara, so we think at least they get something against Pescara.
Well, La Liga sees league leaders Real Madrid at Celta Vigo, and we're going for over 1.5 goals.
Okon, you know why? Because every Real Madrid game this season has had at least 2 goals.
Whoa. Yeah. Do not need to say more, guys.
At all.
Let's look at the fixture in Holland between Roda Jersey and Ajax Amsterdam, DG. And we're going for an Ajax victory. Worse still, ends in a draw.
Ajax have quite a decent record against Roda. They haven't lost in the last 15. But then the last 2 meetings have ended in draws. So we're a bit cautious with this one. We're not going all out for an Ajax win. Think though that Ajax will avoid defeat against the second from bottom side in the Eredivisie, and we'll just go safe with that one.
Finally, guys, in Germany, league leaders and champions Bayern Munich play against Schalke 04, and we're going for a straight Bayern victory because Schalke have never, more like do not know how to win against Bayern Munich.
Last time they won against Bayern was in 2011.
I'm sorry I said I've never.
But they have won. Maybe sometime.
Well, it feels like 16, 17 years ago.
1872. Something like that. Since then, though, since the 2011 win, Bayern have had 11 wins and there's been 2 draws between both sides. Bayern are in great form as well. They've won their last 5 Bundesliga games. So we think they're good for the win. All
right, guys, let's look at 3 goal scorers. 3 of them are 3 big names in European football. Let's start off with the fixture in England that sees Spurs against Borough. We think Harry Kane will certainly score.
Harry Kane hasn't scored in his last 2 games, but Harry Kane scores when Spurs play at home. Last time they played at home, he got a hat-trick. I think against Borough, because Spurs need the win, because Spurs were, a bit disappointing against Sunderland midweek. Harry Kane is the man they look up to for W's, and I think, he gives them another one this weekend.
Well, La Liga has Lionel Messi, and we think he's going to be scoring for Barcelona against Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, that's what Messi does. He scored in 10 of his last 12 games, 11 goals in those 12 games. Messi has been scoring for fun. The goals have been coming quite easily as well. We think against Athletic Bilbao, another goal.
All right, guys. In France, Edison Cavani, who is the league's top scorer, we think he's going to be scoring for PSG against Dijon this weekend.
He's not just the league's top scorer. He's the top scorer as far as all the 5 top leagues in Europe is concerned.
True.
He's the informed side, the informed guy more like. So much was said when Zlatan Ibrahimovic left PSG, but I think Zlatan's goals, 21 in the league this season, has done a lot. And
Edison Cavani's goals, you mean?
Edison Cavani's goals, 10 in his last 9. So we think Cavani gets another one against Dijon. That's the kind of side he'd like to score the goals against. All
right, guys, invite your friends to subscribe to Tregong TV and make sure you keep it locked on to Tregong TV. That's our odds for this weekend. Have yourselves a splendid weekend. And like we usually say, these things are not cast in stone, but we wish you the best of luck.